I don't know why I gotta refresh that chat every damn time. There we go. Restream issues, but I need that dual stream functionality. Most annoying shit in the world is Restream don't have it. I'm using Restream.
Series 2023. Hell froze over. Yo, WWE. Where's our paychecks?
The paycheck. The paycheck. Hold on, I'm gonna get it all together. We're gonna get it popping in a second.
Oh no, that's all off second. You say we're live. I'm starting off.
Oh, we've been live. I'm just doing a little extra semantics. You know, thumbnail, playlist, all that extra stuff.
Okay. Normally you give me a warning.
I did. I said we're about to go live.
Oh, what?
Anyway, in my usual banter, I try my best not to act fucking surprised when I see certain shit. And even though we discussed it, even though
we called it,
we called
said
it.
It was happening months ago before it was ever a thought in your brain. Before them little wiggle worms crawled up inside and was like,
I say a lot of shit that I don't often remember. But hey, Sauce is usually never wrong. If he said we called it,
good memory.
Yeah, I was like, if he said we called it, chances are we called it.
I don't think I've been wrong yet about it.
Nah, if he said we called it, most likely we did. That's just how enlightened we are becoming to this shit. But that being said,
this man wants I want some bread.
Holy!
You know what? I want to say they tore it down, but they definitely did some demolition to it.
3 words. Long ass entrance.
Feeling mad Uzi tonight.
Oh.
Yo, so
blow up ridiculous.
So yeah, this shout out to Jim West TV. Probably got tied up. He'll jump in when he can. Definitely right, Scorpion King. We definitely gonna get to that discussion. We gonna get to that discussion because it's a hot take, boy. Definite hot take. Let's start by saying we're not gonna take the spotlight off the rest of the show. Not gonna do that. It's a good fucking show. Good fucking show overall, as far as I'm concerned. I enjoyed it. It was full of twists and turns. Everything you would need. Everything you would need out of a decent pay-per-view. I think this is like they hit record numbers.
I think so, yeah. That's because everybody knew Chicago. There was word about what was happening, and everybody wanted to see Randy come back.
Well, it was Randy, but there was speculation. And the only reason it happened is because we fucking gave up on it and said, fuck it. All right, maybe he's not coming back. You know what I'm saying?
I kept telling y'all, if he came back, production, don't put him in the ring.
I kind of feel like we're going to talk. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Because, yeah, the Women's War Games. We're going to start with that. We opened up with the Women's War Games as... okay. I'm not even mad about it. We had the Women's War Game match. We had no pre-show match this time, which was weird.
I liked it. I don't care for the 1 or 2 matches before the whole thing.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the factor, but chill.
So we had Damage Control, which consists of Asuka, Io Sky, Bayley, Kairi Sane, versus Bianca Belair, Shotzi, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch. Of course, Team Bianca got voted for the advantage. Definitely. I kind of saw that coming because they're the baby faces. This is like when they set up these polls and stuff. Yeah, that is true. They didn't want to crush on time. Definitely right, Scorpion King. Shout out to the homie. But they were the clear baby faces, so of course everybody was going to vote for the baby faces to get the advantage. I mean, when they set these polls up, you kind of gotta gauge it for exactly what it is. They know how to manipulate it. You know, their sauce.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
They know how to manipulate it, so we knew that they were going to get the advantage. It was never a secret. Of course, Becky Lynch comes out, or Becky and Bailey start things off, which I was shocked by. Actually, I thought they would have saved Becky Lynch for last.
I would have thought Bailey would have been like, "Go, my little minions, do your thing."
But I think the overall arching story is Bailey is going to get kicked out of the group she created.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And we're definitely going to get there. You know, Bailey, but Bailey, you know, I was actually shocked. Bailey was actually holding her own though. You know, she may not.
One of those weird ones for me.
Yeah, like she may not, you know, be one of the popular horsewomen out of the 4 horsewomen, but she really showed why people should put respect on her name in that match, because she was really holding it down for a good minute. Even when what was it? Who came in second? Even when Shotzi came in, yeah. Even when Shotzi came in, like, you know, she was definitely holding her own against both of them, showing why, you know, she's an asset. She's just missing that it factor for me.
Real quick, we messed up.
What's up?
Apologies, we messed up. Don't forget that Dakota Kai was also in the War Games.
Oh yeah, she was outside the ring though. That's why I didn't include her in the notes. She was kind of like there.
You knew she was gonna be snare fest.
Yeah, like she was like the manager. I don't know what her injury is, but she's been injured for a minute. I don't know. It was just kind of weird. But there is fan theory speculating that when Bailey gets kicked out, might be a good time to bring back Sasha Banks. She is a free agent. Can't forget that.
True.
So we can get the team up, break up to make up. They like the Sami Zayns and Kevin Owens of the women's division.
I'm cool with that.
I mean, I'm cool with it too, but I'm just like, do it when it makes sense. Like when they do Sammy and Kevin, they do it when it makes sense. Like not just because you need a heel at the time. Like this is weird. But yeah, so Dakota Kai was an asset outside of the ring. I think this was Shotzi's first War Games. I think.
I believe so.
Or it was Charlotte's first War Games. I know that.
It was Charlotte's.
I don't remember Shotzi.
Shotzi was announced.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just glad that Shotzi got a chance to beat Shotzi. Like this was the Shotzi that I was watching and evolve, jumping off of shit, jumping through shit, putting her body out there, like hardcore punk, ball to the wall Shotzi. That's what we got in this match, and I loved it.
They're just on, but I mean, hopefully they don't do the Shotzi with the whole unhinged aspect and everything.
I mean, that's her element,
like
though.
They did with Nikki.
Yeah, but Shotzi was in her element though. War Games, I felt like she was definitely in her element. Like it worked out for her. It was just her kind of match. And then you know, EO comes in for damage control. This is EO's 5th War Games match. Let that sink in. She's done this shit 5 times.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
Actually think about it.
Yeah, like she enjoys the shit too much, I think. But and actually 5th War Games. I mean, she's been in every War Games match since it's been back.
Yeah.
That's nuts within itself. But then, you know, she comes in, she brings the chain to the party, the dog chain to the party, starts slapping everybody around, swinging everybody around. She's hardcore for my ECW enthusiasts. She's hardcore. She's hardcore. Oh yeah, Bailey was looking mad thick. Just saying.
Yeah.
She was looking mad cheeky. In a good way though.
Except for them chipmunk cheeks.
Yeah, chipmunk cheeks.
Looking like a squirrel from Ice Age.
And with the little things being what matters, because I mean there was a lot of chaos in this match. Like people was getting hit with kendo sticks and chains, and I like the little chain. Like I said, I like the chain spot where she was wrapping it around them and swinging them. Yeah.
Io Sky with the fucking trash can dive, man.
Honestly, I feel like that's why she likes doing war games, because she's done that in every war games match.
I don't care, dude. I love
It never gets old.
It.
Like it never gets old. Like she finds a different way to do it every time. But yeah, that's definitely like her staple in war games. If there's a trash can, she's gonna do it. Speaking of trash cans, Kairi Sane with the backhand swing on the trash can lid, that shit looked like it hurt.
Yeah, that. Ooh.
Then with the pop up elbow to the chairs, that was nice. With the assist from EO.
You good?
We had what? Did they do a table spot, or was that the men's? Nah, they didn't get tables. Charlotte Flair with the moonsault off the top of the cage. That was nice. And it was Charlotte's first. I didn't think she was gonna do it.
Yeah, no, that was clean though.
Yeah, very clean. The double suplex from Bianca. That was nice.
Hey, I fucks with the dual pigtails, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's the little things that matter. It's the little things that matter. I think she should rock the dual ponytails from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it definitely fits her character. You know, like, oh yeah,
look,
it's great.
Not a drastic change to her,
but it's a positive one.
It's different to
right.
what we're always seeing.
Right, and then if she's going to turn it into one braid, she's going to wrap them with turn it into one braid. You know, like, it's nice though. It's a nice little step up as far as her look goes.
Even if she wants just one braid at a time, she can put them both in, and if she needs to, just untie it real quick and have two.
Oh yeah. Kyrie, you see where we at. Trash can lid. She crawled all the way up under that ring for that trash can lid though. Can't even lie. Like she got all the way up under there.
Oh yeah. Thought she was going to be hornswoggled.
Right. Fucking Shotzi taking the miss from Asuka. That was brutal.
Oh, dude, that
was brutal.
Was not fun either.
Man.
That had to be so uncomfortable to do.
But how you know Bailey's taking the damn is getting kicked out of damage control? It's the fact that she took everybody's finisher at the end of this match. She took everybody's finisher at the end of this match.
Yeah, she did.
And then took the manhandle slam through the table. That was the table spot.
Was that the table spot?
That was the table spot. Because I think who brought the table in when they came out? Whoever was the last person in brought the table in the match. Asuka brought the tables in. But yeah, that was the table spot. So yeah, she literally took everybody's finisher and lost the match. So yeah, Team Bianca wins the women's War Games match, and it was good to set the pace of the show. It was a good thing to set the pace of the show off. We had the return of Corey Graves, which was great. They helped elevate that match. Huh?
Okay, I did miss Corey.
Yeah, I mean, Raw Dog on commentary was kind of funny. But yeah, Corey Graves just brings that special something that only he can provide. It's crazy that I say that, but it's definitely true. Then we also had another return. We had the return of R-Truth.
Oh, yeah, shout out to True for being funny and unexpected as always.
Right, like the whole Ruffles thing, because they're sponsored by Ruffles and sponsored by Slim Jim. So it kind of threw me off because I kind of forgot that he was gone. That's how crazy. That's how crazy wrestling's been lately. Kind of forgot that R-Truth was missing. But
I love R-Truth.
Oh, everybody loves R-Truth. That man is an entertainment genius, and it was pretty cool, pretty cool. Then we had a match that I was actually anticipating to see: Gunther versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, hell yeah. I respected the hell out of that.
Oh, man. Like, if you ain't got no respect, if you ain't never had no respect for Miz, if you ain't never messed with Miz, if you ain't never liked The Miz, even if you've never seen The Miz before The Miz now, like, put some respect on that man's name. You got to. You got to. Between him and Chad Gable, them have been, since Gunther has gotten this Intercontinental Championship, the match with Chad Gable and the match with The Miz now has been two of his best matches during his reign.
Yeah, I would say so.
Like, The Miz gave him everything he could take, everything he could handle. Of course, Gunther chopped the shit out of him. Miz still powered through that, went to go attack the legs, like pulling stuff out of his arsenal that he learned from. Like, man, look, The Miz, if he don't got your respect now, you just hate the man. Just being real about it.
Yeah, seriously.
Being real about it. Even when he was being the heel, like even when it came to the turnbuckle and the low blow, like he had the crowd in the palm of his hand. We knew that. It's like you go into this match, right? Go into this match. You know, Miz is focusing on the leg. He trying to chop the big man down. Miz is a smaller opponent. Gunther
used to dealing with the larger opponents.
Yeah. Like Gunther comes at him with everything he can give him, chopping him, hit him with the power bomb. The Miz kicked out. The satellite DDT after the Miz kick spot, that was nice. Fight through the go to sleep, put him on. You knew Gunther was going to win, but the match was so good is that at some point, you thought the Miz was actually going to beat Gunther. Like I legit thought. I'm like, wait a minute. I legit thought the Miz was gonna get him one. You know, and I'm just like, it ended, and I was just like, damn, man. Hit him with the power bomb after the splash. Then he put him in the lion tamer. They didn't want to call it the lion tamer for obvious reasons.
Of course.
You know, yeah, for obvious reasons. But yeah, he put him in the Boston Crab. Then he transitioned to the lion tamer, and the Miz submitted and gave Gunther the victory. But Gunther definitely got the smoke. Definitely got the smoke. And even he said later on, like, hey, I respect the Miz. Like, for Gunther to say that, it's like, hey.
There's no denying also that no matter how much the Miz wants to be known as a superstar or a wrestler, he is an entertainer.
Right.
To the fullest, that even when he tries to not be an entertainer, he entertains and makes us love him so much more.
I think Gunther said it best. He's a sure Hall of Famer. The Miz is going to the Hall of Fame, flat out.
If he does not go into the Hall of Fame,
it would be the biggest snub in WWE history.
Yeah.
Like, with his quality of work, like, yeah, you know, we can forget ECW champion is, like, you know, we can forget the shorts in the fedora. All right. Ever since he came back, huh?
I said I fuck with the shorts and the fedora.
I did, but that was like, we talking. I want to talk like when he came back and said, you know what, I'm gonna be a real wrestler now. You know what I'm saying? When he dropped the shorts and dropped all of that, And it
Got
came,
the confidence.
got the confidence he was looking for. Got some actual ring gear. Got in there and started mixing it up. Like, he's given us so many good matches and so many moments and so many points in the history. Like yeah, The Miz is definitely going in the Hall of Fame. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, granted, yeah, he's the entertainer, but like when it's time for him to put in work in that ring,
There is no denying The Miz.
right, there is none at all. And
Give that man his flowers and give that man his respects.
exactly. Then we had the I normally don't talk about the WWE commercials because they normally hit and miss, but that Jay Uso Living Large commercial,
Bro, I was dying.
That was-
I actually fucked with it.
that was funny. You mean I don't have to buy big to live large? The
Can I
big,
get one extra large?
the big ass hat and shit. It was outrageous enough to be hilarious, and only him and Liv could have pulled that off. I kind of feel like, because Jay Uso is a silly cat for real. He's the only one that could have pulled that off.
I've ever seen Jay and Liv actually like outside wrestling, just like chilling, playing video games and stuff. They are funny as hell.
Absolutely hilarious. Like Jimmy too. Like, they are absolutely hilarious outside of WWE. Like, I'm glad that he kind of put his put his foot out there and do some solo stuff, especially considering the fact, and we're gonna get to that I think this Randy Orton feud, because it's gonna be a feud. Randy don't forget. He don't forget and he don't forgive. Like, they
But you know, Randy respects him a little bit and accepted his apology with that save of a super kick.
Yeah, but I gotta feel like they're gonna have to him and Randy gonna have to duke that out.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna have to duke that out. Like, that's gonna really put Jay. That's the boost he needs. Like, the Drew McIntyre, okay, whatever.
We can
Drew,
dabble in it here and there.
Right.
On the back burner.
but he needs to know if he can really pull this solo thing off. He need to go against Randy.
Mhm.
They need to put him up against a talent, like a vet. You know,
The talent.
right? So that's
He's
really
saying-
gonna show and prove with Jey Uso. But he's definitely checking the entertainment check marks for sure.
Yeah. I'll be back in a second.
All right.
My bad. You guys hold on for a minute.
Oh no, you good. The next match we had Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee. I watched too much wrestling. It was a typical lucha match, but it was the storytelling was there, but it wasn't there. I kind of feel like, Dragon Lee has been putting on a lot of good matches lately. To throw him in this match with no build up was kind of But that being said, given Santos's history before he got to the WWE, because he is El Fantasma Jr., he was King Cuerno on Lucha Underground, his body of work, nobody else could take it to him the way that Dragon Lee could take it to him and be able to keep up. We got the Phantom Driver at the end. They did the whole thing where, Dragon Lee walked around outside of the ring. He said he was going to break his legs like Ray, doing heel stuff. It was a good lucha style match, but I kind of feel like the luster of it was kind of faded due to the fact that although they threw Dragon Lee in to kind of connect him to the story, it really wasn't connected to the story. If that makes sense. It just felt like so random. It kind of felt like a filler match, which is unfortunate because these are two talented people. So,
All right.
yeah. There was just two. Dragon Lee versus Santos.
Eh,
Yeah, that just kind of felt really filler.
that was. Throw it out the window. We're done with it.
Yeah, I just hopefully my hope is because here's the thing when you booking certain things. I don't know why they won't let Carlito get in the ring. Absence does make the heart grow fonder. Carlito isn't going to go out there and be springboard Carlito anytime soon, and I get that.
I was about to say apple in the face, Carlito.
Yeah, like he's not gonna go out there and do springboard. The springboard flips out the ring and shit like that. You know, you're gonna get a decent match out of Carlito. It's just
That's gonna be the powerhouse Carlito.
Yeah, but you know when you do things with no, I mean he can hang with Santos.
Oh,
Like,
too easy on that one.
Yeah, he can hang with Santos. I just kind of feel like, what are they saving
I'm
him
talking
for?
like there's no like Ricochet style.
Yeah, you're not getting out of. You're not. Ain't no way hell you getting not out of Carlito. That's back. That's back when Carlito was like 24. Who he was doing that kind of shit.
Fresh out the gym.
Yeah,
Love
but
you, Carlito.
yeah,
You
but
welcome, bro.
yeah, he's a little older now. He got a little weight on him. He not moving around like that. You know, you gonna get a decent match. I just want to know what they saving him for. That's what I want to know. What are they saving him for?
I'm furious so hard.
You know, I mean, I'm just saying. But Santos and Dragon Lee, they had a decent. It was a typical lucha style match. Nothing too extravagant. That's not a bad thing, because the show was stacked. So it's hard to compete with. You going on after Gunther and The Miz, for God's sakes. Like, it's kind of hard to compete with that. But it was a good little filler match. Then we had the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match between Zoe Stark and Mommy Rhea Ripley, the Eradicator of the Judgment Day, the leader of the Judgment Day. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Yeah. All I'm saying, trying to put her fucking work in tonight.
Oh yeah. That match was in the end. Like, granted, was it the most athletic match in the world? But Zoe actually showed that she belonged. Zoe actually showed that she belongs in the spot that was given to her, which she's been in the game for well over 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she showed that she definitely there to take that to be in that top spot, to be in that title picture. The crossbody to the outside, coming in with the missile drop kick, taking the headbutt from Rhea. Then Zoe comes, that twisting Topatomico that she always does, that looks spot on every time she does it. Turning of the tide was that ring. You see how she twisted off that ring post spot?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then hold on. Then Rhea Ripley does the El Generico suplex. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Oh, it was nice. It was nice.
Being fat, I'm eating donuts, sleeping, baby.
Zoe countering the Riptide with the German suplex. And then Rhea counters the Z360, which I haven't seen countered before that I can remember. But she counters it with an elbow.
It's so weird how she puts her body, that's why.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It was kind of crazy. You know, but she countered it into a head, but she hit her with the elbow. It was nuts. It was nuts, but she hit that Riptide out of nowhere after the headbutt, and still WWE Women's World Heavyweight Champion Rhea Ripley.
Hell yeah, as it should be. Mommy always on top.
Mommy always on top. But my question is, who's next? Exactly. Like, she done gutted through she done gutted through all of them. I mean, I could see Shayna. I think Shayna should be next.
You think Shayna?
I think Shayna.
I can respect Shayna.
I mean, I think Shayna. Nia.
No, Nia, please. I'm not a hater for that, but I'm good on Nia.
I kind of feel like Nia needs to be the backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
Reason being, like, she needs to work on her finish because the bond, what are they fucking calling it now? 'Cause can't call it can't call it what they used to call it. Cause yeah, political correctness and all. But yeah, like she's literally putting all her weight on these girls. That's why Rhea had to take time off when she hit her with the splat with that. The bonsai. I'm just call it the bonsai drop. Fuck it. When she hit her with the bonsai drop, like she literally put all of her weight on Rhea's chest.
That is
Like,
not a safe person though.
And she's constantly doing it.
Yeah, it's not even like, once in a while.
Right. Like every time you see her do the shit, it's like, damn, you don't have to put all your weight down. Like, are you scared to catch yourself and then not look good? Like, what is the problem? Like,
We'd rather respect you more by, doing it full-heartedly.
right. Because even
don't get me wrong. Let's do our best not to hurt anybody.
right. Well, I don't know, man. It was kind of weird, but I kind of feel like, yeah, she needs to be the backup plan, or we take the tag team titles off of Piper Niven and Chelsea Green and give Piper a shot.
Hell yeah.
Like, Piper Niven is literally wasting her potential in the tag team division right now. Just saying.
Like, even if, give Piper Niven the shot, give her the belt, let her stay in the tag team, let that create,
like create a buzz
that way. Like,
yeah, like create some buzz. Like, she is literally wasting her potential. She's protecting a Karen. That's her character now, and it doesn't fit right. That doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right.
I don't like that analogy.
But I mean, it's what it is. But yeah, mommy's already always on top. So yeah, on to the next one. Then we had the main event. It was a short show, but so much shit accumulated at the end of this show.
It literally was just because of the end of the show.
Like, I'm trying not to take the spotlight away from anybody because these were some good matches.
Phenomenal matches. Don't get us wrong. But
Mind City Wrestling. Games. All right, I guess men's War Games match, main event. Shout out to you say you can see shorts of the Polish wrestling group, Mind City Wrestling. Okay, cool. Hey, welcome all comers. Now we get into this main event, which is a mouthful. It is definitely a mouthful.
This is one of those, if you didn't see it, was it real?
This is going to be one of those, where were you on November 26th, 2023, when the impossible became possible and hell froze over? We had the men's War Games match.
Yeah. Sorry.
We had the Judgment Day. Finn Balor, Damian Priest, JD McDonough, and Dominic Mysterio with Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes, main event Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, and a returning Randy Orton.
I just want to say this much. They have Drew chomping at the bits for this man, Jey Uso.
Oh yeah, he just like he couldn't wait to get in there.
He's a rabid dog.
He couldn't wait to get in there just so he can throw a tantrum. That's the only way I can explain it. Like he's throwing a tantrum. You didn't apologize, bro. Just No, we didn't need you to
I'm
even
going to
say
be a
that.
child about this.
Right, like
and
we
make
didn't.
your life hell because you didn't say, I'm sorry for what my family did to you.
Yeah, we gonna get there. So like Seth Rollins and Finn Balor start the match off, which I respect.
Both wonderful performers. Great working together, it looks like, too. I could see more of that.
And they got it going early. Soon as that cage closed, he took that title off. Suicide dive from one ring to the other. Shit.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
If on site was a person. Straight up suicide dive from one side of the ring to the other. I'm losing my train of thought here because this is so much. Seth Rollins stand completely ahead of Finn Balor for a major part of the opening beginning of the match. Finn Balor's getting the upper hand. Next comes in JD McDonough. JD McDonough brings in the kendo sticks. They start just beating the shit out of Seth Rollins.
Yeah, by the way, JD, please, never again with the hair.
The
Too
whole braids thing. Cornrows.
Like, your facial structure does not fit them.
Yeah, but you know,
Especially that style.
He's the equivalent of, I can run with y'all? Yeah, homie. You can ride with us. I'm part of the gang? Yeah, little man. You can be part of the gang. Like, that's JD McDonough.
Oh, okay. Nah, just never again, homie.
Like, I get to roll out with the homies. Like, that's JD McDonough. But he comes with the candlesticks. They beat the shit out of Seth Rollins. My favorite spot with JD McDonough is when he did that springboard moonsault from between the rings over the top rope. Like, it was just a good display of his athleticism because he's a great high flyer.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no doubt about it. He was the Irish ace for a reason. Like, the man can go when he needs to go. Plus, he has one of my favorite finishers, the Devil Inside. So simple and effective. But yeah, that springboard moonsault was nice. It was nice. Like, they had a couple nice little spots in this match. The out comes Jey Uso. He comes in with the steel chairs. He started
Put respect on his name.
respect on my boy name.
Jey Uso.
Smacking everybody, hitting everybody with the equalizer. Let me make sure I'm not coming in blurry. Hitting everybody with the equalizer. Let me make sure I'm not coming in. I want to make sure everything coming in straight. We good to go. We good to go. Then Evening Eyes taking out Finn and JD. JD counters the Uso. So he gets him in the corner. He doing his little Rocky, taking some hits from his cousin. Everybody saying yeet with every blow. He does a little look at the hand. Boom, down goes JD McDonough. Then he goes around, he hits his little combo, the smack combo on I'm losing my train of thought. This match was fun. On Finn Balor. Then he put a little stank on it with the little flex thing, take him out. Then he does the hip attack. Finn Balor takes the hip attack. And then when he goes for the hip attack on JD McDonough, he counters it into a Spanish fly, which was nice.
It was clean as hell, too.
Very fucking clean.
Loved it.
Very clean.
But
Then,
I honestly don't think it could have been much cleaner than that.
right. Then we go to the next person. Drew wants to come out the cage. You got Drew.
Damien said it's our plan. Stick to it.
Like, stick to the plan. He's like, plans change. He's like, not mine. I got this. And he proceeds to come in there and just beat the holy shit out of Jey Uso and Seth Rollins with a police baton.
Have you ever been hit with one of them?
Shit, it's not
They
nice.
aren't nice.
It's not fun. Not fun at all.
Not pleasant.
At all. Like, where did they even get it from?
I have no idea.
Like, it just came out of nowhere. And on top of that, for those who don't know, that's a nod back to his NXT days when he was hitting people with nightsticks. Yeah. Was it? Yeah, it was. He was hitting people with the nightstick. So that was a nice little callback. The Punisher of the Judgment Day. Sami Zayn comes in. Sami Zayn comes in, and he's sitting there waiting for them to come out. JD comes out with the kendo stick. He pops in the top of the head with it. He's taking that little shit out of here, little man. Then Finn Balor comes over and he smacks him with the like give me that. Then he hits Finn Balor with the door of the steel cage before he gets in. And then Sammy brings in the table that doesn't get used for a while.
Hey, at least it got used.
Hey, at least it got used. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Sammy, it was a fun moment. Sami Zayn getting everybody, dogging everybody as he should. Then he goes to climb up the cage. JD tries to stop him, and he does the awkward rope spot, which was nice. It was well timed. Then he grabs a steel pipe that I didn't even realize was there until I saw it.
It's not a pipe.
It wasn't a pipe. It was a piece of the cage.
Yeah. So it's like it's kind of like a bracer bar, like a joining bar.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Just so happened to be loose when it was convenient.
Those things aren't really depending on the type.
Oh, okay.
Aluminum, probably just popped right off.
Probably, but you know he doing the crazy Earl shit, hitting everybody with the pipe. Get out my yard. It looked kind of funny.
My house now.
Like, get out my yard. Get off my grass. You know, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Michael Cole makes a El Generico reference. That was awesome.
You definitely don't see that often.
You really don't. Like they was doing the whole Ole. For those who don't know, those who've been living under a rock, Sami Zayn used to be a masked wrestler on the Indies called El Generico. For those who are living,
you have an extra chromosome.
Right, like living under the rock. So when everybody's saying Ole, 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 is because the fans know this, and that was his thing. They used to chant Ole when he was on the Indies. So for Michael Cole to be like, "Oh, El Generico somewhere in the building," that was pretty cool. It was like,
I love how like he just rode with it too.
Yeah, he's like, "No, there's an El Generico somewhere in the building." That was pretty fucking cool. I liked it. It just shows that Michael Cole is finally free to be himself on commentary without Vince yelling in his ear.
And this is how you know that it is the end of the McMahon era.
Exactly. Drew McIntyre finally enters the cage. Finally, and he just goes on a tirade. Takes out Seth.
He just wants Jay in the worst way.
Yeah, takes out Seth. Takes out Sammy. Then Jay and Sammy hit the 1D on Drew.
Slowed him down for a little while.
For a little while. Cody comes in and just takes out everybody standing.
Yo, honestly, like once him and Seth started getting to talking, I thought it was just gonna go south.
Yeah, I thought too, because he was like, "Man, is he coming? Is he here?" No, he's like, yeah, like we said one night, like they grabbed the bull rope, you know, homage back to the Hell in a Cell match. They was both on the rope, and he was like, "One night, we said for one night." You know, like not doing this, no Vietnam flashbacks. You know.
And then that's the best way I've ever heard it put.
Right, like we're not at Hell in a Cell anymore. That was years ago. But yeah, they sit there. They had a bull rope. Then they proceed to work together and use the bull rope. Dominic Mysterio comes in, and the Bulls just.
Oh my god! I had headphones in, dude, and I couldn't hear myself think.
They just rang the Bulls. It's like kind of like when I blame. I don't remember when the Bulls started, but it's kind of like his interaction. Stone Cold Steve Austin started the What chants, and they're still around to this day. I think Dominic
Oh, yeah.
Mysterio is never going to outlive the boos. Like, no matter what he does, it's just become a fun thing to show up to these shows and boo Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, like if you don't do that, like you part of the cool kids table.
Right. Like, I honestly feel like if he ever goes face, either he's going to have to be a heel his entire career, or if he ever goes face, they're going to have to take him off TV for a while. At
So
least a
everybody
year.
can get the booze.
Right. Like, at least a year. At least a year, because he's not. He's never going to be able to transition on TV. This is never.
Oh God, no.
Like either that, or they're going to have to find somebody just to beat the holy shit out of him to the point where the crowd feels sorry for him. Like, he needs to take a Brock Lesnar ass.
Who did he do that to? Who did he do that to, like, so long ago?
Well, they just beat the crap out of him until, like, people just, like, got
until everybody loved him.
It's happened a couple times. Kofi. Remember? Randy Orton kept bullying Kofi Kingston and Kingston, and Kofi snapped and went back at Randy and destroyed his NASCAR. And then they had that match. And this is before Kofi Mania. This is before Kofi Mania. Like that.
I remember, yeah.
Because after that, Kofi started getting Intercontinental Championship opportunities. He won the U.S. title at one point. Like that initial bully segment is what put Kofi on the map. So
that's right.
Yeah, so that one. What's another one? Because it's happened a couple times. Well, you can't really count Booker T because he was a star before that. But Booker T in the Triple H situation, when Triple H was calling out his criminal past and shit before WrestleMania, we got that. It's been a few times, but I kind of feel like Dominic needs to just get the shit beat out of him by Brock Lesnar. That's the only way to fix this.
Oh my God, I would die.
That's the only way to fix this. Like, it's just Brock Lesnar just come and beat the crap out of Dominic Mysterio for no reason. Like
that would be so great. Oh, yeah. I would love life.
Like that right there. That right there, I kind of feel like will bring, if they ever wanted to turn him babyface. Anyway, getting back to the show.
Yeah. Don came out and everything.
Michael Cole and Corey Graves talking about him being in jail. That shit was hilarious, yo.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, that was probably the most time he ever spent behind bars.
He said, you think that's bad? You should see what he did in the during child time over honey buns. Like, what the fuck?
At the mess when they forgot if they ran out of honey buns.
Oh shit!
And then he got jumped.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of Dom. Oh, they stomped him out. That gang stomped him out, bro.
Oh, you want to play with the big boys? We're gonna show you what it's like to be a big boy.
Yeah, they definitely stomped him out. Like, literally stomped him out. Like he was about to join the Bloods. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. And then
for the boy.
And then they had to come and save him. The rest of Judgment Day came and saved him. I think, what was he? He was doing the Three Amigos on Cody Rhodes, and then everybody just walked over to him and just looked at him. He was like, "Shit."
Yeah.
He was like, "Shit."
He was like, "Oh, I messed up, huh?"
Yeah. You're like, hold on, let me explain.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Right, something ain't right. But yeah, it was nice, man. Then Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre with the triple chokeslam spot. That was a nice spot.
Hey, yo. You don't see that often.
No, you really don't. That was a nice spot. Then you had Damian calling the shots or whatever. The clock is ticking down. There's only
yo.
Good.
No, you're about to get to my favorite part.
Yeah, so like the clocking down, they go 3, 2, 1, nothing happens. Nothing
So he
happens.
laughs and starts calling up Rhea.
Yeah, like he laughs, everybody cool. They like think Randy ain't coming. They got so comfortable, smiles everywhere. Rhea's music hits. She runs down with the briefcase. We thinking we about to get the cash in, and then boom, the music hits. It's a wrap. Everybody expression change.
And it's wait, which song was it? Yeah, it was the boy.
Voices hits.
Randy is.
Uber. No, this was Uber.
We said if he was coming back, it had to be Voices.
Yeah. And then Uber Orton. You see how fucking jacked Randy was?
Yo, like he's a vampire, bro, because he lost years of.
That was Rantista. Like
that was Evolution.
He wasn't even that big in Evolution. That was Super Orton. That was Super Shredder.
I'm not fucking with him.
Right. Like he was more jacked than Carlito. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, badass.
Yeah, but Uber Orton comes out. Everybody facial expression change. We get the classic Randy Orton. Nobody can pop those power slams like Randy, bro.
No.
Like,
that man is the power slam is that man.
Yeah, like it just popped the shit. I think the closest thing to that was Goldust when he used to do it. But
honestly,
yeah. Like he popped them boys back to back. JD went down. Dom went down. Like everybody tried to jump Odin. Jump Orton. I said Odin. I'm thinking about my son. War Games has begun. I said Odin. I said Orton. War Games has, man, it was just fucking nuts, yo. It was just like once Randy get in, the whole complexion changed. Every member of Team Judgment Day took a finisher. From every we can't. No, we got the DDT. Can't miss the DDT. Got the 5-way DDT. Vintage Orton.
Vintage Museum.
Right.
Museum Orton.
What's going on, Jim?
Orton, as they called.
What's up, man?
What up, Jim?
What's up?
Hey, Nike.
You called it.
I called it.
You called it.
To
the T. We was wondering. We saw like he gonna show up. He was like he gonna show up just as we talking about the main event.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he called it.
Crazy situation, bro. My phone off. I was running my cousin to work. Completely lost track of time. We sat in the car for like an hour talking about family issues and shit.
I feel it.
I just pulled up and I'm like, oh my god.
You good, bro? You good? But yeah, that last spot. Cause we gonna get into all the speculation and stuff. So you in time for that part of it. But
what's there to speculate?
We got a lot to talk about because there's a lot of fallout from this shit.
Facts.
There's a lot of fallout from the show, bro. Like,
hey, can I start off with Drew McIntyre?
Go ahead.
Let's see if
bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Drew McIntyre has to have the most empathetic heel turn I have ever seen, because he is not wrong in the slightest bit.
No.
I literally just at minimum, you didn't even say sorry for the hell you and your family.
We was just talking about that.
He literally right though, for real. Like, wait. Everyone wants me to just forget that these people, him and his entire family, embarrassed me in front of my family in my home country, and if I'm on board with the new, if I'm Drew, I'm on board with the new Jey Uso. He left his family, he's on a new path, but I didn't even get a sorry.
Right.
You went to everybody else Cody, who we just saw, you and your family put him through hell. Y'all became tag team partners, XY. You didn't went backstage on Raw and been confronted about to everybody else who you didn't put through hell. You could even tell me sorry, even when I came to you.
Yeah. Yeah. But, like I said, the end of that match, them tossing JD McDonough off the top of that cage.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
He didn't jump, he didn't fall, he didn't slip. They just said, yeet. Yeet. It's kind of like that, what that meme I shared the other day when the dude went to go jump off the top rope and Samoa Joe walked out the way and he looked at him like, what the fuck?
Oh, hey. That's gonna be the meme of the year for real.
I'm like Joe. Hey, Joe's gonna Joe.
Hey, look, see, my thing about them Samoa Joe spots, like, of course, we know that if you got chemistry in the ring with somebody, y'all can do some shit on the fly.
Right.
But that one genuinely looked like he was in midair, like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that was JD McDonough on us. That was JD McDonough on Saturday. What the fuck? Like,
that's gonna be in my head
Why
for the
me?
rest of my life.
Yeah, like, why
off
me?
that thing? Yeet.
Yeet. Oh man, but that shit was crazy. But we get so Team Cody wins. Randy shows up. All is well. They celebrating in the ring.
The 13-year-old came out of me, bro.
Dude,
When I heard Randy's music hit,
oh yeah,
the 13-year-old came out of me, bro.
I was like, yes,
Talk about the goosebumps.
yes. I was like, yes. And we was just talking about how fucking jacked he looked. That was Uber Orton.
Oh, bro, who has he been eating?
That was I called him Ortista. That was Ortista.
Ortiz.
I was Ortista. That shit was wild. Man, him and Batista did the fusion dance.
Nah, they did Batara.
Batara, the rings.
Patara.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, Patara's more permanent. Yeah, we can go with Patara.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, damn, this man like lost like 15 years. He young as shit now.
Thing is, a few years ago, he made a return to SmackDown, and he was the biggest I had ever. Because Randy always been the more slender type on the board when it comes to the builds. He made a return to SmackDown a few years ago, and he was big. And I'm like, oh, that's the biggest I've ever seen Randy. I never paused. First of all, pause. But yeah, seeing him the other night, I'm like, whoa, hey, somebody get this man a drug test.
I was like, oh, hold on. That shit was crazy. But yeah, so like I said, the music hits. We all thinking that it's over. They showed a little credit. Michael Cole gets the go away. They zooming out the arena. We like, all right, okay, cool.
It's over with.
Then the music hits. Then the
That's what
fucking music hits, bro.
Goosebumps instantly.
I'm just like, no
The entire last
fucking way.
15 minutes of the show, just straight goosebumps everywhere all day.
Everybody but Seth Rollins and Rhea Ripley.
He was like, no fucking.
Oh yeah.
I thought I'm just like, I'm happy because y'all know I'm a fan. I've never in my lifetime said that I hated the guy. I just didn't agree with his decisions. Like,
here's the conversation I've been waiting for right here.
I am a CM Punk fucking fan, bro. I just hope.
Don't get me started. This is where we started earlier, Nike.
Just hope that he plays ball. Like,
Straight up, yeah, didn't we call it earlier?
yeah.
If they bring him back, he needs to be behind the scenes, not in the scenes.
Yeah.
This is where they're going to drop the ball. Like, you just picked up one of the biggest players on the chessboard.
Before we deep dive real quick, right? Got a question, yeah. Got a question.
What's up?
I know my answer, and it's not CM Punk. But for y'all personally, what return hit different for y'all? CM Punk or Bray Wyatt?
Wyatt.
Yeah, okay. Just had to make sure.
And just so we clear, because I got I have friends in my life, like a very close friend of mine. When Bray Wyatt passed, the first person she thought about was me. That shit hit me fucking hard. And God rest his soul.
Man, she smacked you in the feels hard as hell, huh?
Yeah, it did. She was
that was Survivor Series last year, Bray returned?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I believe so. But like the first thing out of her mouth was like, dude, the first person I thought about was you. And I'm like, yeah. Like, it really hit hard. I'm tearing up talking about the shit now. But God rest his soul. And honestly, it has nothing to do with the fact that he passed. That's the why I say that. But it was just the fact that he made such an impact on the fans that him being gone, right? That him being gone was just like, the fuck is Bray?
And look, what I kind of, granted, I never want to see nobody in a situation where they publicly beefing with the company they work for, XYZ, right. All those. But what I like more about Bray's departure and return as opposed to CM Punk's departure and return is more so when Bray was released or whatever, let go, however they want to word it, we knew that there was bad blood, but not once did we hear or Bray go on this rant about how he was done wrong or XYZ.
Right.
He stayed quiet until he was called back, though.
Yeah,
that man was the most humble of men
ever.
And granted, because a lot of this stuff that Bray was going through, the IWC kind of knew when it comes to his health and backstage politics about creative ideas. So we knew the stuff that he could have went public and said, but he kept it quiet.
Right, he didn't. He just, hey, we'll just see what happens. CM Punk coming back, it's great as a fan.
It's a game changer for sure.
Triple H didn't just say, let's catch lightning in the bottle. He smacked Zeus in the face and took the fucking lightning bolt, bro. Like, we're not even going to shortchange that. But I'm just hoping that, like Cody said, if he's there to help, fine. If he's there to play ball, fine. I don't want any backstage issues out of CM Punk. I just want him to do what he needs to do and ride off into the sunset on a good note. That's what I'm hoping for.
Your statement right there is why I fully believe that this whole Seth Rollins and CM Punk thing is a work. Because I'm like, that energy right there should not be what's displayed on his return. Only way I'm seeing that being allowed to be displayed like that publicly is if it's a work.
We're gonna get to that, but let's let Sauce get off his chest when he want to get off his chest before he explodes, bro.
I've been waiting for that.
You said get off your chest, what?
Before he explodes.
How long have we been recording?
We got time. We only at 103.
Oh, we're only at 103? So for the last hour, I have been holding this in, wanting to say it. Do not drop the ball. Do not show us that you are exactly why we don't want you. Do not fucking think yo big dick in the room. You do not run shit no more. You left, you passed the torch, you are now bottom man and totem. Shut the fuck up, listen, play ball, or go back and be in production.
Flat out.
I fully support that.
Flat out. Because I will be a devil's advocate. Is there a possibility that the Young Bucks was giving him shit since he went to AEW? Very big possibility. I've said it once. I've said it twice. The inmates should not run the asylum. Pick a job. Mm-hmm. I've said that time and time again. I'm not changing my stance on that because as we saw with WCW, Jim will be back. As we saw with WCW, the inmates running the asylum is terrible for fucking business. You're either going to be a VP or you're going to be a wrestler. There is no in between.
Either be a VP or be a P.
Right. There is no
VP.
right. Like there is no in between. You're either going to be in management and be an executive, or you're going to be a wrestler. As far as WWE goes, you see what happened with Triple H. There was no in between. Once he got a suit, he said, "Fuck it, I can't wrestle no more."
He said, "I love you guys, but
can't do it anymore." Same thing with Kane. Once Kane got a suit, you saw him slowly get his exit. Can't do both. So I will give CM Punk some kind of leeway on that. But fighting people backstage, getting in their face about shit that don't concern them, all of that shit flies out the window. Like, all of that shit. We don't need Surviving CM Punk WWE edition. We don't need that shit. Like, just come and make your money. Play ball. That is a good idea. No, I waiting for that surviving Sean Combs to come out. If you know, you know.
Hold on, bro. Before we move, I don't even want the Surviving CM Punk WWE edition. I want the Surviving CM Punk Wrestling edition. That way we can cover everywhere.
we cover everywhere. But yeah, man. Like I'm still ready for that Surviving Diddy shit. I'm waiting for that to come out. But
hey, chill, yo. We still want to sponsor.
But if you know, you know. But
if you know.
But on the real though, like I really hope we get some positives. Speaking on the Seth Rollins situation.
Yeah, we know it's heat there. We know it's heat.
I don't think this was a work, bro. I really don't. You got to look at it from the talent perspective. We just had one of the biggest nights of any show that isn't WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. You hit buy rate records. You packed the building. You hit viewership records. They literally broke every record that they had set from prior on this show. You have people who come out there and because I saw the footage from the live event after. Like you have people who've been there everywhere CM Punk has gone, and Seth Rollins is right. Everywhere CM Punk has gone, he has trashed the WWE at every opportunity he has ever had. I'm not gonna let up on that. For him to come in at the end of a show where they just put their fucking hearts out for it, where they bust their fucking ass to put on one of the best shows they put on this year so far. For him to come out and just overshadow all of that, I understand. As a fan, I'm happy. But from a business standpoint, I fucking get it. Like,
I said what I had to say.
I'm with you up into the business part, only because we know. Okay, granted, we all been seeing the interviews, clips, or whatever. Seth Rollins and CM Punk going back and forth, though, for real. But we know that exists. It's just that I'm looking for the words for this. It's just that if there's anyone who's in that main event slot who we know that is willing to work through heat, it's Seth Rollins. We saw him do it with Riddle. We also saw them incorporate some shit that they've said about each other in interviews and actually repeat it in segments and promos with each other. Then, granted, yes, I'm 100%. That's what I'm 100% on board with. If I'm in the character of Seth Rollins, hold on. We just did all of this, and he comes out at the end of the show and basically steals the spotlight. Yeah, I'm on board with that. But that just sounds like a work to me, though, for real. Especially if the clip, after they went off air and when what was said was like muted or something like that, I'd be like, okay, this might be this might be shoot, this might be real, but it was very audible. Of hey, he better not be back there when I get back there, or I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm like, I don't think WWE would necessarily let that appear on their pages, channel XYZ, unless it was a work.
That's very, very feasible.
I get that, but at the same time, considering the fact that a lot of this shit leaked out as fan footage first.
You know what?
All that aftermath after the cameras went off, everything that happened after the cameras went off, all that leaked out as fan footage first.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. It was fan footage at first, but I'm like, we live in an era where it's impossible for them not to expect that. I'm like, in the era we live in, it's expected there's going to be fan footage.
But I kind of feel like they're just addressing. Yeah, they're just addressing the elephant in the room at that point. Like, they knew it was going to be controversial. Even Triple H even said at the press conference, he was like, it was a last-minute decision. Only me and Tony Khan knew.
He said, when we thought it was real, it wasn't real.
Right, like, it's me and Tony Khan.
This is literally one of the only times I stayed up and watched the press conference.
Yeah, like, he's like, only me and Nick Khan knew. It was a last-minute decision. And I kind of feel like the only reason they gave him the okay to debut is because they were in Chicago.
Yeah, facts.
Like, the rest of the roster did not know. Seth didn't know. That's why I feel like this is organic. Like, Seth was legit.
Dude,
fucking
pissed. Did you see Orton's face? Even Orton.
If I were to assume Seth didn't know, then that's kind of like, to a degree. Well, we know Seth didn't know. But for me, it's Seth's reaction. We know Seth can be one of the most professional motherfuckers on the roster, though, for real. So for me to see that reaction, and if I'm gonna go with the theory that this is really a shoot, this is real, that's telling me Seth was really unprofessional.
Hey, even if he was, I mean,
did you see Orton's face too, dude? He was hella.
No, that's the thing. That's why I was confused, because some wrestlers. Well, let me ask. It's very visible. Rhea Ripley and
broke character. Rhea broke character.
Yeah, it's very visible that they weren't feeling whatever was going on. But I'm literally watching Randy Orton in the ring, giving him thumbs up and doing the clobbering time with him, and him hitting Randy's pose. So they joking with each other.
Well, because he never really had heat with Randy for real.
No, I get it. I get that part.
But that's
like the internet. The internet make you believe CM Punk doesn't like John Cena.
Oh, John Cena, shit! I posted the video of John Cena.
That's who posted it. Look, John Cena literally before. Well, in hindsight, after the whatever, literally 5 minutes before CM Punk walked out, John Cena posted CM Punk.
Yeah,
and then once he came out, about an hour later, he took the post he posted of CM Punk. He took it down and posted the CM Punk sitting down in the white shirt at the top of the ramp.
Yeah, because my whole thing is this: when it comes to John Cena and CM Punk, like, I know a lot of people stopped watching wrestling during the CM Punk era. Like, that was right, which is understandable, but that was like, if you wanted to get past the whole Super Cena shit, like, CM Punk humbled the fuck out of John Cena in that ring. Period. To this day, John Cena credits CM Punk for giving him the best matches that he's ever had out of their feud, besides Edge. Like,
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton got stale.
No, I ain't gonna lie. The first few matches was cool.
Yeah.
Everything else got stale as hell.
Yeah, like, but John Cena, every time John Cena and CM Punk tied it up, it's like RVD and Jerry Lynn. They brought the best out of each other, and not one match ended the same way.
Yeah, but I'm about to say, the last match they had with each other, we saw them pull out band moves. Remember
John Cena did a Hurricane Rana. The fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, like.
And look, it wasn't even a pay-per-view. It was a Monday Night
Raw. Like, but yeah, man. But John Cena always gonna respect CM Punk, and CM Punk always gonna respect John Cena. They're the best of friends. But
I think where they disconnect is just when it comes to doing business.
Yeah, it's
doing the job.
Right. It's just business. But that also, like I said, it goes back to Seth. The best way I can describe how Seth Rollins is feeling, right? If say you worked your ass off and you finally get your dream house, right? You finally get your dream house. You put it together from the ground up. And then the person that used to own it realizes that there was a clause in the deed they get to take that house back.
Bro, that's the most perfect example you can give. And my rebuttal to it is, again, I'm on Seth, in hindsight, because given everything we know, I'm on Seth's side. But using that analogy, which I fully support, Seth, you sound like CM Punk 10 years ago talking about The Rock.
But it is what it is, though.
Yeah, and I'm not saying, no, I get it. But that's literally, it's a similar situation. John Cena talked all this shit about The Rock. Only for John Cena to end up doing the exact same thing as The Rock. Which at the time, you don't even realize that's what Rock did is what you're supposed to do. Yo, you built up yourself on this platform and moved on to a bigger platform, and then time to time you can come back and help the original platform that helped you get here. Yeah. That's the part of the Rock and John Cena rivalry that wasn't really addressed, though, for real. There was nothing necessarily wrong with what The Rock was doing.
It was just the way he did it. But it's the same thing with CM Punk. It's like, bro, like, we don't want you here.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. The Rock is universally loved.
Yeah,
CM
like,
Punk, you got a track record, bro. Like,
he's
that's what it is, bro. Like,
he's this generation's Roddy Piper.
We can deal. We know bullshit happens. These are grown men with careers and egos. We know bullshit happens, though. But like, bro, you gotta be conscious of who you are and what your energy brings, though. For even if you don't do it intentionally, you gotta be conscious of that.
Because again, like you said, we've never seen Seth Rollins act unprofessionally.
Unprofessional, yeah, most definitely.
That was one moment where he was like, "Oh, fuck this!" Like
hell no.
This
is not happening.
Like, not in my fucking house, you not. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, and that's like to a degree. It's like I get both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
For the business, hey, CM Punk is here.
Smart, yeah.
Deal with it.
Right.
We gotta, yo, we are WWE Entertainment. We are in the business of selling what sells. But also, and so that's my advocating for the CM Punk side. But my advocating for the Seth Rollins side is, yo, we know he is a fucking cancer. Why are we here? We know his track record. Why the fuck do he get to come and steal this spotlight for what the fuck we done worked all year for?
Yo, you know what this remind me of? You know, I have to inject the poison. I have to inject the poison in the WWE to kill it from the inside out.
Put me on creative. Put me on creative for the next month, and that's gonna be the direction I head in. If I was creative for the next month in WWE, this was Vince McMahon's last request before he left his position.
Yes, I'm going to inject the poison. Inject the poison to fix the WWE. Yeah. I just thought about that shit. Like, yo, this is an NW all over again. Like,
damn.
Was it around this time? No. It was like in January.
It was like
December, January.
It was around No Way Out. It was No Way Out.
Yeah, No Way Out when they returned. Oh, that was December. That was a December pay-per-view.
Yeah, but I mean, damn, close enough. Shit.
Yeah, we right here.
Close enough. I literally just thought about, damn, this is NWO all over again.
God damn.
That's fucking
wild.
That's wild. You know what else is wild?
The fact that we kept this under 3 hours?
It was a 2 hour. It was a 2 hour show. I kind of expected it. But another controversial topic I wanted to talk about. Triple H. What's up?
Notification just came across my screen. Tammy just got 17 years in prison.
Knew that shit was happening. Tammy sits. Sonny. Tammy sits for my ECW fans. Sonny for my WWF fans.
Oh, okay, dude. I know a lot of people. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A lot of names kind of blend together.
Another thing I want to talk about. Triple H kind of dropped a gem on us without really realizing how he was dropping that gem. He tried to keep it as professional as possible. Jade Cargill. One of the news outlets asked about Jade Cargill during a press conference. I believe his exact words were, "We don't want Jade Cargill to come into any scenario that she's not ready for through no fault of her own. There are many things that she wasn't trained to deal with and trained to do." Verbatim. I know it ain't word for word.
Yeah.
And people are getting hung up through that no fault of her own. For those who don't know, Jade Cargill was trained in the Nightmare Factory, which is owned by Cody Rhodes, but that doesn't necessarily. Right. No, she did. He helped. There's the thing about these people owning these wrestling schools that people don't know.
They're never there.
They're never there. Seth Rollins has a wrestling school in Iowa. Very seldomly does he visit. Cody Rhodes has the Nightmare Factory. He owns it, but it's not necessarily that he's the one they're training. Who was the other dude that was there that had a faction called the Nightmare Family that was one of the trainers at Cody's school? Not to necessarily put a name on it, but
why can't I think of it?
Can't think of it. Anyway. AEW fans are pissed. Who gives a fuck?
QT Marshall, was it?
It was QT Marshall. Yeah.
Damn, I'm good.
And that's why you the sauce. Anyway. AEW fans are pissed. Bro, we gotta understand. It's not a shot at AEW. Not everything bad said about something associated with AEW is a shot at AEW. At the end of the day, if you go back and watch her matches, there were a few things.
Hold on, Knife.
Yo.
Hold on. Sometimes people just got to understand that two things can be true at the same time.
Exactly.
AEW could still be a great company, and she still could have not been trained properly. It's crazy. Context could have been she wasn't trained properly in the WWE style. You feel me?
Yeah.
People just running with simple clickbait words, bro.
Right. Oh, AEW. They say AEW doesn't train their. No, he said that she just wasn't trained properly in certain areas, and he wants to make sure that she's prepared for whatever comes her way. I mean, for God's sakes, let's not forget the woman couldn't even swing a chair properly. Not a shot at Jade Cargill. Don't come from me. But the fundamentals are what help you get to the extra shit that we love. Period.
Keep in mind, she wasn't this indie star. She was a model.
Right. Like, she didn't come in from your Lucha Undergrounds or your MLWs. Like, she went to AEW and that was it. Like,
I think that when people going on these rants about that, I think they forget how far along Bianca Belair has come.
Yeah.
And this wasn't an indie star. This was a track athlete.
Like, she homegrown talent. I can't really say Becky Lynch fan trained her.
I'm pretty sure if let's say AEW had one of their press conferences, say they arrived at somehow magically got Bianca Belair to a certain degree, that I'm pretty sure they would say, and I don't know if they would admit this, but yes, she needs a little bit of training for the AEW style.
Yeah.
And that's not a knock at WWE.
Yeah, like, it's two different. If you look at the bigger picture, which a lot of people don't do, even Tony Khan didn't say shit. We have to understand, like, granted, we know this is a passion that we love, right?
Facts.
But we gotta understand before you go flying off the handle to champion for something, make sure that you standing on business and you're not just standing on something that can be disproven. In general. Yeah, I give AEW, and this is coming from somebody who gives AEW a lot of shit. I give AEW a lot of shit. There's a lot of things that AEW does well. I just don't like the management. You know, like I don't like the management of the company. I actually watched Full Gear in its entirety, and I loved it. Speaking of that, match of the year, Texas Death Match, flat out.
Bro, and look, I just walked through the house and I'm like, okay, when am I going to be able to interject about this Texas Death Match though, for real? Because I was, bruh, I got mixed feelings about it. Generally, well, go ahead, introduce it.
Well,
my bad.
we're going to throw it in, but I just kind of feel like people just kind of ran away with that, and Triple H wasn't even being an asshole by saying it. He just wants her to be ready because she has the appeal. She has the drawing power. She can be that next level talent. It's just little things that...
Walking away from the mic real quick.
And need we forget, she requested to be retrained. This was by her request. And she stated herself that she wanted to come up when she was ready. So, quit running with shit y'all don't know what y'all talking about. You got anything to say on that, Sauce? Yeah, like, look at all the facts.
No, I ain't got jacked at all.
But
I'm Gucci. I'm copacetic. I am.
That's all I really got to say on that one.
We're talking about the hold on, what was that about the
Yeah, I just pretty much said that. Like, just had to remind everybody that she asked to be retrained.
Who? Swerve?
Jade. She asked to be retrained. This is something she requested.
We were talking about the Jade thing still. Okay.
Yeah. I'll just end it on that note. Like, she asked to be retrained. She herself said she didn't want to get thrown in until she was ready. This was a request by her. So,
I mean, honestly, anybody that's a fan of her should want that.
Oh yeah, want what's best for her. Shit, that's single mother of the year. I was singing her praises way before we even got to the. I was hanging from her bra strap before mommy even happened. Like, she was single mother of the year in my eyes, flat out. That's just me. But this text.
On that note, I'm going to give y'all some love, and I'm going to go cook dinner. Catch y'all later.
All right, Sauce. Peace out, bro. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. This Texas Death Match.
All right, look. Let me get the negative out the way first,
All
because
right.
I really got a lot of praise for this shit. I got the negative out the way. I don't know. Maybe this is the WWE hate. No, because it's not necessarily. I hate the notion that WWE, when they look at this, like, oh my God, WWE could have had that, could have had this. No, they couldn't have. Like Shane, Swerve, yes, they would have had, but this version of Swerve can only exist in the companies that it exists in. This version wouldn't have been able. This version of him, a watered down version of it, wouldn't have had. Like,
Oh yeah, he's a whole ass villain, bro.
Yeah. Look, in his surroundings, I love it.
He's a whole ass villain, bro. Like, he gives no fuck. He does what the fuck he want. Like, he a whole ass Nino Brown in AEW, and I love it.
Now look, here's the one. I guess it can come off as hate. The one caveat: I'm not a fan of the. I'm just so over the red. I'm not really a fan of the blood sport visual of it. Granted, we're talking about a Texas death match. Yeah, so we know it's gonna get like it can get hectic though. For
Yeah.
The Crimson Mask is bound to come out at some point.
Yeah.
But it's like, for me, this match
A little too over the top.
Yeah, like, I'm just like, damn, I could have. It's just it was I'm not gonna say a spot fest, but I feel like the match is more memorable not for what the actual moves and maneuvers that these dudes were doing on each other. It's more so memorable for the blood sport shit that was happening.
I kind of feel like because I love the match.
Yeah, I do too.
We can agree to disagree.
No. Whoever listening, please do not misconstrue it that I was not entertained by that match, because I most definitely was. It's just too much blood for me. Is just, I'm like, okay, I get the point, yo.
I just kind of feel like they did it in a way where if this was something we saw in the 70s, like I kind of feel like they were paying homage to that old school hardcore style.
Yeah,
because it's bloody. Yeah, because as bloody as that match got, like you will see stuff like that from Texas death matches back
in the day. Yeah, that's specifically the Texas death match.
Like,
that's literally, by definition, that's what's gonna happen. What we saw is what you should expect to see in the match.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like they're trying to stay authentic to that. And because we've been conditioned to like cringe at shit like that, a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's too much." Like, without that, death matches in general wouldn't exist.
I don't even want to make it a AEW thing, because there's been moments in WWE that I saw some shit, and I'm like, ugh, that's a little like Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy with the screwdriver in the ear thing. I'm like, okay, come on, I get what y'all trying to do, but come on, that's a little extreme, yo.
I'll give you one better than that. John Cena versus John Bradshaw Layfield. I quit match.
Oh, word, exactly.
Like,
what we doing, y'all? What are we doing?
Like, all right, I'm scared. 13-year-old me. Why are you bleeding like that? I'm just saying. I get it. But it's just, we just conditioned now to be more family friendly, more PC about stuff. But they just keeping it authentic.
I just figured it out, bro. I think just listening to you, it just clicked.
What's up?
I think that and for the record, anyone listening to this, I am not a racist, but I think it was seeing a black man bleed like that what got me, bro.
Yeah, that shit was.
You said what?
That shit was. I was kind of concerned.
No, look, you just brought the JBL and John Cena, and I'm like, damn, that was a lot of blood too. But I'm also like, oh, that didn't really bother me all like that. But my visual is this black man leaking, bro.
Leaking, being duct taped and stapled, and
then the white man drunk his blood, bro.
Like, a lot of visual shit going on here. A lot of symbolism. A lot of symbolism going on here.
I'm like, look, me, bro, I don't really catch too many AEW pay-per-views, but that's what it was. I just watched all the highlights on the internet, and I'm like, I love it.
No,
what the fuck is going on right now?
I watched the whole pay-per-view. I stayed up one day from work, couldn't sleep anyway. I just watched the whole thing. I just wanted to see what was going to happen with the Christian and Edge situation and all of that, but
yeah,
but like I said, it was a decent show. Just out of that entire fucking show, like that was, to me, that's a candidate for match of the year.
Speaking of, oh yeah, that Texas match.
Yeah,
oh, for sure.
They definitely put on the art for him.
What they do? A top 5?
What? No, we talking about
the 5 candidates for a match of the year.
I don't know. It's so much shit that's happened this year, though.
No. I ain't talking about what we just look. I'm talking about when they actually released the WPI thing, and the thing is, don't it go by candidates, or they just give us match of the year?
Honestly, it was just my personal opinion. I don't look at that.
Oh, okay. When they do the Slammies, even though we know the Slammies is rigged like a motherfucker.
I don't know. I do my own personal ranking for match of the year. I don't pay attention to.
Hey, good idea, bro. That's a late December pie. That's a late December pie right there,
bro. You know how much wrestling I would have to watch?
No, oh no. See, well, yeah, we gotta limit. Yeah, we gotta limit our. If we do that, we gotta limit it to like top 4 or 5
So
companies or
so
something.
so here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do because we coming into 2024. I think by let's see, WrestleMania is April, right? So I think by WrestleMania 2025, right? So I think coming into this new year, actually, you know what? We'll do one after WrestleMania. Like we'll do a show after WrestleMania. I'll go back and actually rewatch some shit and this, that, and the third. And we just go, like say a month before WrestleMania after that, we'll just go do match of the year for the prior year, if that makes sense. Like we'll just do our own like.
My mic was muted. My bad. I know. I'm 100% on board with the idea. For me, it's just when we do it because I know. Granted, we know that the reset is Mania.
Right.
I just feel like,
but that's just WWE.
I got no problem with,
That's just for WWE though.
Yeah, facts. So that's why, like, I don't really want to aim towards the Mania season because I'm like, yeah, that's really only a reset for the reset of WWE. The only thing that literally lines up with all the company. It's just the new calendar year turning. That's why I aim for late December.
I mean, yeah, we could probably do late December. Because I watch a lot of wrestling, bro. I watch a lot of wrestling. So, I mean, I would easily include AEW shit. I would have to make sure I stay on top of, like, every Impact pay-per-view.
Yeah, I'm about to say AEW, Impact, New Japan for sure.
Yeah.
WWE, that's 4. Do we want to do NWA? I mean, I ain't really see much compelling.
I'm not really fucking until I see some changes in NWA. That's not a knock at NWA, but until I see them structure that better, because their last pay-per-view will cost them a TV deal almost. No, it did cost them a TV deal.
How about we go with the big 4 or 5, which we clearly was. That's the E, Impact, AEW, New Japan, and
I can't count New Japan in that because they kind of got it right now too, though.
Okay,
cool. We'll stick with AEW, Impact, and WWE.
Okay, so and then after that, how about we go with undercard, for a lack of a better term, the ones who are, I'm not gonna say lesser known, but not really TV deal, not much exposure.
So like MLW.
Yeah, that's where we can go with them. And I ain't gonna lie, that's where we would really. Well, I don't know about Sauce, but I would really be depending on your opinion on there, though, for real. Yeah. You who keep me up with MLW. And,
they really on the downswing.
Wild, you said to me?
Yeah, Wild. But they really, Wild hasn't really, like, although Wild, they put on quality.
It wasn't Wild. It was Stardom.
Stardom. Yeah, but they kind of, I watch them. So when it comes to, like, my other wrestling shit that I watch, because it's 40 hours. I work third shift. It's 40 hours, kick my ass. Like, as far as indie wrestling right now goes, like, MLW is kind of on a downswing because a lot of their talent has gone on to do other shit. The MLW is kind of on the downswing right now. They're relying on older pay-per-views to fill out their shows. DPW is still going strong. I got to catch up with them. But yeah, like a lot of the YouTube stuff is really dialing down right now because of the way that talent is moving around. Because that's what factors into these smaller shows. Lack of a TV deal, talent debuts, and they get a bigger contract elsewhere, and they end up gutted a lot of the time. So I would literally have to. I would literally have to stick to going to my place where I watch them. I would really have to stick to.
I like that.
Right. I would really have to stick to their special shows and pay-per-views. Like somewhere like NWA, where I don't catch their weekly show. I'm not saying they're a bad show. They're just not doing anything that said, "Hey, we need your attention."
Well, we gonna have them. We gonna have them on CW this season. Remember? Well, this
Well, no.
year, at least.
So that last pay per view they did, the Sam Hain, they kind of fucked up because they're not going on the CW network. They're going on the CW app.
Going on the app. Yeah.
Because fucking you had Father Mitchell doing cocaine, not really doing cocaine, but simulating doing cocaine. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you about to go on syndicated television. Bro. That's the equivalent. I get a job interview at a Fortune 500 company. I'm gonna just roll a blunt in the interview. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That shit was hella off. Like, you can't make this shit up. But that being said, they're going on the CW app, which still exists for those who may not know. Yeah. I don't know, but we definitely gonna have to get that list together. Match of the year. So wait, we do it every January or late December?
Yeah, one of the two.
I'll say late December. Kind of upload it as like a recorded video for like Christmas or Christmas special or some shit like that. That way we ain't pressured. We can just do it whenever. But yeah, I like that idea. That's actually a great idea. But yeah, when I do these match of the year, like when I say something is like a match of the year candidate, that's just my own personal list. Like I don't.
Yeah, I got you. You
know what I'm saying? I was like, P'd up, like, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that shit was hot. Like one of my favorite matches ever on Raw was Shawn Michaels versus Jeff Hardy. A match that is swept under the rug, but like if you were to teach somebody how to wrestle, that match covers.
That would be your reference point.
Yeah, right, like that match covers every fundamental. Like the fact that match was swept under the rug as just a scrub off was crazy. You know? But yeah, so that's definitely I fuck with that. But other than that, man, I don't know what else. We got Raw to happen tonight. We're gonna get the aftermath. You got anything else you want to add?
No, man, we got
show?
Bruh, I walked in there with my hair on my bad, Mike was on mute. But now we got Raw tonight. We most definitely, for the most part, I do want to talk to you about little clips in between these every other week. But yeah, for the most part, we covered for real. Y'all said y'all covered the rest of the pay-per-view while I wasn't there. We covered the main event, the fallout for the main event. Well, we waiting to see what happens tonight and Friday. But one thing we do know for sure about tonight is that Randy Orton and CM Punk are scheduled to be appearing on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy night, and they're in Tennessee, so I don't know. I don't know. Like I just kind of feel like if there was anywhere else, I kind of feel like if there were anywhere else besides Chicago, CM Punk would have debuted tonight.
Tonight, yeah, facts.
So
that was one of the things that I saw on the internet the other day. Dude was talking about them wasting the CM Punk appearance for the end of the night when he didn't do nothing. I'm like, he said they only did it because they're only in his hometown. Well, duh. Like I do understand that. Yeah, maybe we could. Yeah, I do understand the thought of holding it off until Monday Night Raw for the extra, but they did. There was a reason where we're in Chicago, and him appearing at the end of the night is what's literally making everyone tune in to Monday Night Raw.
Right. Oh, by the way, I was at work last night. I saw the funniest shit ever. This is like on some off the wrestling shit.
Go ahead.
You hit the Ace Vane on YouTube?
Ace Vane. Oh yeah, that's my boy. I love that dude video.
Hey, did you see the new one with this the Andre 3000 the flute?
I know you sent me something with Ace Vane, but I ain't click it.
That's the one I sent you. It had me dead, bruh. Dead.
I'm gonna check that shit out after the call.
Dead, bro. I couldn't stop laughing about that shit. I couldn't. Oh man, but yeah. Outside of that,
nah, bro. I love Ace Vane, bro.
He's fucking hilarious.
I love his superhero skits where he
yeah, that's
bro,
what the one I sent you was one of them.
he got Wonder, bro. The way he got Wonder Woman be fucking everybody.
Oh, but she sounds so ratchet. What my nigga say?
Yes,
He was
bruh.
like, bitch, I ain't trying to call you. She's like, I don't want your ass. He's like, that what we was saying last night.
Black Panther's
Yeah.
card. He said, "Oh, he said, how the fuck you get this number?" He said, "Yo, he said me and Wonder Woman fuck."
No, the one that in the new one, he was like, man, the only thing that was open was Taco Bell and your legs. That's the only reason why I hit you. But I was like, oh.
Then he got Aquaman as just the most dumbest dude in the world.
Oh, this shit is funny. But yeah, man, that was funny. Other than that, bro, like I want to do something on this game and shit, but the availability is off. The availability is way off.
We gonna figure that shit out.
Yeah.
If not now, at least by the end of the year, so we know what we got coming up for 2024.
I mean, but even if, like I said, like even if it's just me and you or whatever, like, because I know Sauce will be busy half the time. You know, that's why I switched to wrestling podcast every 2 weeks. Y'all getting some post production shit. I don't care. It was a fun pod. Anyway, we're gonna roll for a little bit longer before we get out of here. But I know that's why I switched it to every other week, because you know we got 40-hour-a-week jobs, man. This shit is hard doing this shit every week. Like, so that's why we do it every other week. But I definitely want to get back into the gaming news and make it a separate thing, because I know the people who come in for the wrestling ain't coming here for the gaming, and the people who want the gaming ain't come in. It's time to split them up again. So we're gonna figure some shit out. Definitely. But other than that, bro,
I'm about to have to run these dudes to my mom's house, so I'm gonna slide up out of here.
All right, I'm about to slide. We about to slide out too, then. But for everybody else, man, yo, this has been the Afterthought-era podcast. This your boy Zeta Mind TV.
This your boy Jim West. I was late as fuck, but better late than never, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I know never late is better, but you know, shit happens.
Shit happens. Life happens. Shit happens. Life happens. You know, anything happens. But shout out to the homie Sauce. He had to break out because, you know, life happens. But yeah, peace. We'll see y'all again the day or the Monday after deadline.
Oh, word, facts.
Yeah. So, hey, we out. Peace.
Peace.